This is the FBTV podcast, video podcast. You can see the whole video podcast if you are a client of Taltoa, TALTOA.com, obviously. But a topic we're going to be talking about here now is I get this asked all the time. What do I do about low-paying shippers? Man, I've got shippers, but a lot of their freight just doesn't pay worth a flip. What should I do? I have had clients that tell me, yeah, their freight's too cheap. I'm not even going to post it on the load board. I'm not going to worry about it at all. All right, first of all, no, you shouldn't do that. You should post all of your loads on the load board. Now, why is that? Because you've got to remember, you're the intermediary. As a freight broker, you are the intermediary. It's not your decision to make, it's not your decision to make a decision for the truck. It's not your decision. It's not your place to make a decision for your broker. Or not your broker, your customer. You are the intermediary. You're working in between. That load you don't want to post, that may be a load that a truck needs to get home for whatever reason, or they need to be able to get to where they need to go. It's offsetting their expense. May not pay great, but a little bit of something's better than 100% of nothing, especially if you need that load. Post your loads. Now, do you want to get on the phone and, call every trucking company in the country trying to find a truck to move that load for that low-paying load? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The other thing you don't do is tell your customer it's a low-paying load. And when I say your customer, I'm talking about that individual you work with on a daily basis at that company, your customer, in shipping. The ones, the one that is calling you every day or making their loads available to you on a daily basis. You don't want to call and tell them, hey, your freight's too low. You're going to have to come up on the rate. They already know. They already know the rate's too low. Bottom line, they already know it's too low. You calling and telling them that is like rubbing salt in the wound, So what do you do? What do? You post the load. Yeah, you're going to have trucks call you. Truck may say, you're going to pitch the load to the truck. Oh, man, that's way too low. I need at least this much money to even consider it. That's when you put the truck on hold. You call your customer, add about 20% to it if you want, or whatever you think is appropriate. Call your customer and say, hey, I got a truck to move this load, but the truck wants this much. You see, now you've got something to negotiate with. As a matter of fact, I've got another video coming up talking about negotiation, or maybe it's already dropped. Watch that video. You'll find it on YouTube. But to go to your customer and just say, hey, it's too low, when you don't have anything to counter with, you're just negotiating with air. Yeah, Bob, that rate you got on that load there, it's just way too low. I'll never be able to get a truck. That's when they're going to dig in their heels. That's all I got. Can't pay any more than that. And you'll never get a dime more out of them for that one load because you had backed them in the corner, and now you've got them saying, that's all I got on this load. They'll never go up, or it'd be very rare if they did. See what I mean? Work the load. Post it. Trucking companies call you. They're going to say, no, man, I'd have to have at least this much. All right. Sometimes what you can do is go to the spot rate. Figure out what the spot rate. Offer trucks money inside that spot rate area. Add money to that rate when you call your customer back. Trucking company calls, yeah, what are you doing on that load? Well, this is what we're paying. You figured your rate according to what the spot rate is at the time. They say, yeah, okay, we can do that. Well, hold on, let me call my customer. Put the truck on hold, call your customer. Hey, Jim, I got a truck for that load, but man, he's wanting this much. You see what I mean? Now you put yourself in a position. You're not telling the customer the load is not paying enough. They already know that. But you're telling them what it's going to take to move that load. All right, try that. See if that'll help you.